Hi, I'm Derek Silas, the Director of Electronic Communications for the City of Enid. And my special guest today is Sean Mathis, the manager of Oakwood Bowl. Welcome.
Hi.
All right. Can you tell me a little bit about Oakwood Bowl and what you offer?
Oakwood Bowl is a family fun center. We have one of the biggest arcades for bowling center in this area. We have bowling leagues for adults and children. We also offer a lot of scholarship money for children. We do a lot of different events for kids. One of our things is kids, because bowling will die down if the kids aren't interested in bowling. We do after school bus programs. So every day if your kid goes to a certain school, an elementary school, we do have a bus that goes and picks them up on certain days depending on where that child goes to school. We offer Grand Prix scholarship fund. We just have a lot of fun.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about the history of the bowling center?
History of Oakwood Bowl. Jack Tate is the original owner. He's owned it ever since he had Enid Rec Center, which was in the top of a downtown building. It was built in Oakwood Bowl was built in 1974, and originally was only 24 lanes. And Shamrock Bowl, which Jack owned also, they closed in 1976 and moved lanes to Oakwood Bowl to make it a 40-lane house and close that building. So now we're just Oakwood Bowl and we're a 40-lane bowling center. And Grandpa passed away about a year ago, and the Tates are still owning it. My father-in-law, Jim Tate, and Sandy Tate, my father and mother-in-law, they're the owners now. My wife and I are their backbone. We were there to help with everything that they had to do prior to stepping up into the owner's role, and that's what we're here to do now is, carry on their legacy and Grandpa's legacy.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your day-to-day operations. What do you manage and how you?
My day-to-day, I also am certified in the pro shop, so I can drill bowling balls. So if you ever need a new bowling ball and you want it to fit your hand, I'm the guy to come and see there at Oakwood Bowl, which is a new thing for me. I just got done in August. But I drill bowling balls, I work the desk a lot. I do a lot of the advertising. I do a lot of the fundraising to raise money for our kids. I do, you name it, I've probably had my hands in it. I'm willing to clean bathrooms if that's what needs done because no one else is doing it, I'll do it. But day to day, I spend a lot of time in the behind the scenes stuff that gets taken care of there at Oakwood Bowl.
Awesome. How can you, if a youth is interested in your programs, perhaps they're a beginner, and perhaps do you coach, do you teach them, you have tournaments? Tell me a little bit about your youth program.
My youth program we have it on Tuesdays. It's at 6 o'clock. It's right now, I believe it's 3-member teams. We do have people there to coach. We do have certified coaches that are there. If you're a beginner, all we do is we tell you come out and have some fun with us. At the end of the day, if you're enjoying it and if you're getting better, because if kids aren't getting better, that's something they're not going to enjoy. And so we make it a point to make sure that they are getting better and having the fun that we're looking for them to have. And of course, they do get scholarship money and scholarship funds. They don't get the money handed to them, but they could go to any trade school, Autry Tech, any of those with this money. They could go anywhere they would like to.
Now, Oakwood Bowl is part of the Oklahoma Bowling Centers Association, which formed the Oklahoma Grand Prix Scholarship Program. Tell us a little bit about that organization and about the scholarship program.
The Oklahoma Bowling Centers Association is, I believe we're all proprietors that are on that board. I'm not going to be 100% sure on that. The scholarship program, I have a motto that I tell all the kids and their parents: you don't have to be good. All we ask is you to participate and have some fun. We don't want you to come in here because it's not a cutthroat kind of sport, We want you to have fun, and the more you participate, the more points you're going to get, and points turn into money at the end of your school career whenever you graduate. That's how you get your money. The more points you have, the more money you're going to get in your account. And we do yearly letters on how much you have in your account and what was added this year and things like that, so you can kind of keep track. We have big tournaments for that. We have a Grand Prix scholarship tournament We just held it there at Oakwood Bowl. Gave away lots of money. Oakwood Bowl is one of the major contributors to the Grand Prix Scholarship Fund. My wife and I, and my mother-in-law and father-in-law, we raised $15,000. And my first year, I got on the podium because my first year as an assistant youth director. I said, you know what, guys, we're going to raise $15,000, and they told me I was crazy. I raised $15,000, and I've been duct taped to light poles. I've put toilets with flowers in people's front yards. I've taken pies in the face. I've started the trunk or treat. Like I said, we just have fun. We do silent auction tables for the adults. I tell everyone that the thrill of my job is to watch those kids with a smile at the end of the day because they're having fun and they're doing something they actually enjoy doing. And when you add scholarship money into it, not only are they having fun, mom and dad are having fun because that's less money mom and dad have to come up with to pay for college.
Right. Now tell me, for those who may not know or understand about the point system, tell me about how that works and also the criteria as a whole for the scholarships.
Okay, the criteria is you have to pay, it's a $5 fee yearly. You just have to make sure you pay your $5 by a certain time. And we contact you and let you know, hey, your $5 is due. The point system, you get a point for every game. So if you bowl 3 games on a Tuesday, you're going to get 4 points because your series, in your 3 games, that's 4 points. And like I said, at the end of the year, when my mother-in-law sits down to figure it all up, you get points for all the fundraising things that you participate in. We've done the parade a few times. If they're at the parade, they get 5 points. And we want them to get more points because the more points they have, the more money they're going to get put into their account. And like my daughter, she's 5 and she doesn't want to bowl during the fall, but during the summer she bowls and she'll still get her points during the summer. And so as long as we're still paying the $5 whenever she's ready to be done, she'll still have that money when she graduates or high school for college.
Well, it looks like you guys do a lot for the youth as far as scholarships and what have you, and a lot of fundraisers. And every year I know you have the trunk or treat, and I think this is the 5th annual year.
This will be the 5th annual trunk or treat.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about what that is and how it benefits the youth.
Okay, so it's not just benefiting the youth, it's benefiting the city as a whole in our eyes because, like I said, I have a 5-year-old and I don't want my child to go door to door anymore to go trunk or treating.
Right.
So it's a safe place for kids to come and do trick or treating. And a lot of local businesses are getting involved. What they do is the local businesses, they'll pay $10 for the spot. That helps us make it free for everybody. But that money that is raised from those businesses goes straight into the scholarship fund. So it's just another fundraising way to raise more money for our youth bowlers. And while they're there, they always get free bowling. They get lots of candy. I know the owners of Shoot the Moon Fireworks. They're going to try to bring out their 35-foot gorilla this year. KOFM is going to be there. Alan Klepper, he was there last year, and he's going to be there again this year. He just thought it was such a great idea, and we're looking forward to KOFM, and Pizza Hut sponsors a lot. We do a deal inside the bowling center for our leagues that if they bring in, whichever team brings in the most candy, Pizza Hut donates a pizza for them to have, and then we get them a large soda so that team can have pizza and soda for bringing in the most candy for that league. And we also do prizes for the winners for the trunks, best decorated trunk. I think this year we're going to have 6 or 7 different options for them on how to win, and the kids are going to get to decide this year. And I honestly think this year we've gotten so big that I've kind of had to reach out and ask for some help. My wife and my mother-in-law, they're all helping me out and getting this stuff done, but they came up with a really good idea because we've never really done anything for the kids. So this year we're going to do a costume contest for the kids, and the best, I think we're going to do group and individual and all that, and they're going to get a little party there at Oakwood Bowl, and they're going to get to come in and bowl and have a good time. So we're really looking forward to this year because last year it rained during our trunk or treat and we still had it, but we had lots of people inside the bowling alley and we couldn't get a good accurate count because normally we try to count and see, because if we're not growing, we want to grow every year basically. So
What's the date, location, and time of the event?
it's going to be October 27th at Oakwood Bowl in our parking lot. Parking will be at Oakwood Mall.
Okay.
Rib Crib and Mazio's have also stepped up and said, hey, they can come park at our spots also because they're going to be there enjoying the fun with us. We will have bus transportation from Oakwood Mall to the bowling alley. It starts at 6, from 6 to 7:30, but if any businesses would like to participate, we just ask that they're there by 5 o'clock. We ask that they get a hold of us prior to it so we can always get them on the list because you can only park so many vehicles in a parking lot, and if I have to go big, I'm going to go big. So we do our best to have fun, and it's one of the biggest, funnest events as I do yearly.
Okay, you gave us a location and everything. What's your phone number if they want to call you?
Oakwood Bowl's phone number is 580-233-8712. Of course, ask for Sean, Kira, Sandy, Robin, Jim. We all know everything about it. Or they could call me personally on my cell phone. It rings all the time, so if I miss a call, just leave a message. I'll call you back. That number is 580-402-9719.
Okay. So you have anything on your website or any criteria as far as the costumes? Is it anybody? And what's the age groups that can participate?
We ask if you have kids to bring them out.
Okay.
We ask that they're in a costume. That's all we really ask. And we ask businesses make sure everyone gets a piece of candy.
Okay.
There's really no criteria, because I'm 36 years old. I like to go trick or treating occasionally and getting a piece of candy.
Okay, I got you. Very
So,
good. Well, I want to thank you for your information.
thank you guys. We really appreciate you guys doing this for us and getting our name out there for this trunk or treat and this event.
No problem. And thank you for joining me today. Make it a great day.